Hi everybody, my name is Boss Mode Billy. I like to make gaming content as well as other videos. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you love Roblox as much as I do. I'm going to do more gameplay videos and walkthrough tutorials in the future, so make sure you ring that bell for notifications. Welcome back to Eat Slimes to Grow Huge. Are you a part of the Boss Mode Nation? Let me know in the comments below if you are Boss Mode. Let's get into it, gamers. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to share with you what I believe is the secret to true happiness. Now, I know we've all heard it before: be positive, think happy thoughts, and everything will fall into place. But let's get real for a second. We can't just flip a switch and instantly become happy if our lives are not in alignment with who we truly are. Cultivating mindfulness allows individuals to focus on the present moment, letting go of worries about the past or future. It's like taking a deep breath and being completely aware of your surroundings, every thought, every feeling, every sensation. When we're mindful, we can't help but appreciate the little things in life that often get lost in the chaos. As I've been practicing mindfulness myself, I've noticed that it's not just about achieving some sort of inner peace or calm, but rather it's about living a more authentic and intentional life. We start to pay attention to what truly brings us joy, what our values are, and what kind of person we want to be in this world. It sounds simple, but trust me, it's not always easy. There will be days when your mind is racing with thoughts and worries, and you'll feel like giving up on the whole mindfulness thing. But the key is to keep showing up, day after day, even if it feels like nothing is happening at first. Now, I'm not saying that cultivating happiness through mindfulness means we'll never face challenges or difficulties in life. Of course, we will. But what it does mean is that when those tough times come, and they will, we're better equipped to handle them with kindness, compassion, and understanding toward ourselves. We learn to see that even in the midst of struggle, there's always something beautiful to be found, a lesson to be learned, a person to connect with, or a chance to grow. And that, my friends, is where true happiness resides. When we're living in the present moment, we start to notice the little things that bring us joy. We begin to appreciate the beauty of a sunset on our daily commute, or the way the light shines through a window onto a book we've been reading. But it's not just about appreciating aesthetics, it's also about recognizing the simple joys in life that often get overlooked. For me, one of the biggest sources of happiness comes from my relationships with loved ones. When I'm fully present with them, whether that's having a conversation, sharing a meal, or just hanging out together, I feel a deep sense of connection and love. It's not about grand gestures or elaborate plans, it's about being there for each other in the moment and truly showing up. And then there's nature. Oh man, being outdoors has been a game changer for me. Whether that's taking a walk in the woods, hiking to a new spot, or simply sitting on a balcony with a cup of coffee, I find that being in nature helps me feel more grounded and at peace. It's like my worries and concerns just melt away when I'm surrounded by trees, flowers, and wildlife. But perhaps most importantly, living in the present moment allows us to tap into our own personal growth and development. When we're focused on what we want to achieve or accomplish, we can get caught up in a cycle of striving and perfectionism. But when we're living in the now, we start to see that growth is not just about achieving some external goal, it's about becoming more aware, more compassionate, and more whole as individuals. I've noticed this with my own personal development over the years. When I'm focused on learning a new skill or working towards a specific goal, I can get caught up in frustration and disappointment if things don't go according to plan. But when I take a step back and focus on the present moment, I start to see that growth is not just about achieving some external outcome, it's about the process itself. It's about learning from my mistakes, being kind to myself when I fail, and trusting in my own abilities. By living in the present, we can begin to appreciate these simple joys in life that bring us so much happiness. We start to see that true fulfillment is not just about achieving some external goal or status, it's about living a life that's authentic, meaningful, and connected to ourselves and others. As we cultivate this appreciation for the simple joys in life, something beautiful starts to happen. A sense of gratitude begins to take root. Gratitude is like a muscle that needs to be exercised regularly, but when it becomes a habit, it can have a profound impact on our lives. When I'm feeling grateful, everything seems brighter and more vibrant. I feel more connected to the people around me, more aware of the beauty in nature, and more at peace with myself. And research shows that practicing gratitude can actually rewire our brains to be more positive and resilient. For me, practicing gratitude is all about shifting my focus away from what's lacking or missing in my life, and instead focusing on what I already have. It's not always easy. There are times when I feel stuck or struggling with difficult emotions. But when I take a step back and start to list out the things I'm grateful for, no matter how small they may seem, it changes everything. It's amazing how quickly our perception of reality can shift when we focus on gratitude instead of negativity. When we're in a state of gratitude, we start to see that even the toughest challenges are opportunities for growth and learning. We begin to appreciate the people who show up in our lives, even if they're not always easy to deal with. And we start to recognize the beauty in everyday moments, like a good cup of coffee or a beautiful sunset. This sense of gratitude is key to unlocking long-term happiness and contentment because it helps us let go of comparison and competition. When we're comparing ourselves to others or striving for some external validation, we can never truly feel happy or fulfilled. But when we focus on what we already have and cultivate a sense of appreciation for the simple things in life, we start to experience a deeper sense of joy that's not dependent on external circumstances. So, I want to leave you with a challenge today. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small they may seem. Write them down in a journal, share them with a friend or loved one, or simply take a moment of silence to acknowledge them. As you do this, I promise you'll start to notice a shift in your perspective and your overall sense of well-being. You'll begin to see that happiness is not something external, it's something that comes from within, and it's available to us all the time. Thanks for watching! If you want to see more of this content, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell. Peace out, gamers!